So I wanted to share with you a website that a number of people have been playing with at the start of the school year called Wordle. If you go to the website of wordle.net, you'll come to the Wordle website. And what Wordle is, it is a web generating tool for creating word clouds. And word clouds are just graphical representations of word clusters. Here's some examples. These are all Wordles that other people have put together. The way you use Wordle is you take a collection of words, and here we have our taxonomy that we created on our favorite things about the school year. And one thing you'll notice is that when we've repeated words, I've kept that repeat in my list. So let me show you an example. For example, right here we have PE. Later on down the line, we have PE again, because two different people had mentioned that word in their taxonomy. So you want to keep the repeats. The other thing you want to do for Wordle is if you're using words that have two word combinations, such as air conditioning, you actually want to change that space into a tilde, like that. Because Wordle, the website Wordle, is going to convert that tilde back into a space. But if you don't do the tilde, it'll interpret air conditioning as two very separate and distinct different words, air and conditioning. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a find and replace. And I'm going to replace all spaces, I just put a space in there, with a tilde and let it replace all. And it's going to go ahead and do it all for me at once. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select all of my words and I'm going to copy them. Now coming back to the website, I'm going to go ahead and go up here to create, because I want to create my own. Paste in my words, there's my word list, and press go. And here comes my Wordle. Now remember I said that I wanted to keep the repeating words. The reason is that a word cloud makes a word larger or smaller depending on the number of times it appears in your word list. So if we look at this, the word teamwork and the word understanding are both fairly large. They're probably the two largest words here. Laughter is largest. So laughter was actually a word that repeated more than any other words. Whereas ice cream is quite small, and ice cream probably appeared just once, as did all of these others. Now what's really great is I can take this Wordle, this word cloud, and I can change it however I want. I can change the layout to make these words go any which way possible, and it's going to redo it so that they're zigzagged up and down, left and right, horizontal. I can make it so that they're mostly horizontal or mostly vertical. I can do half and half, and I can also change the color. When you play around with this, you'll start to find some of your favorites. This is one of mine. I can also change the font, and they've got some really nice fonts here for you to play with. And then when you're all done, you can print your Wordle, or you can save it as a PDF by pressing print and getting the print dialog box. Now I'm using a Macintosh here, an Apple computer, and so some of my screens look a little different, but the concept's all the same. So that's Wordle. Pretty soon you will have a copy of our Wordle, which is from the time that we spent together. This is the one that I've chosen to print off, and it is of course all of our words from our taxonomy on a few of our favorite things. So have fun with it and be creative. I think kids will absolutely love word clouds, and try it out.